only. And I'll leave the rest for other engagement. Only 60. And I challenge the NDC so-called Communication Bureau and their National Youth Wing to come and tell us what former President Mahama and his running mate did for the young people in Ghana. I'm giving them only 1 week. Only 1 week for their so-called Communication Bureau to come and tell us. After giving just 60, and I'll pause. After the 60, I'll pause. Wait for their responses, and then I'll continue from the 60. As Ghanaians, it is your critical civic responsibility to register and vote during public elections and referenda. Your vote is the most valuable tool you have, and it is more than an expression of how you feel about a particular candidate. In 2016, the youth in Ghana campaigned and voted massively for President Akufo-Addo and his Vice President, Alhaj Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And indeed, this government has kept faith with the youth of Ghana, and this is the more reason why the youth, in all humility, must move in their millions to register and cast their vote for Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. The MPP today, as I mentioned, will give you 60 life-changing and impactful youth beneficial policies and programs that will just less than 4 years. Number one district, one factory. Over 58 factories out of the 181 under the 1D, 1F initiative have been completely operationalized. And as I speak, I can give you a figure of 10,983 direct jobs created and 43,900 indirect jobs created. Under the NDC, what did they do for employment? Indeed, they could only put up just 1.5 factories or so. And even the Commander Sugar Factory, as I speak, is it working? No. But all our factories are working. That is the legacy of the incompetent former president. Number 2, NAPCO. A whopping 100,000 young persons have been employed under the various models of NAPCO by the government of President Akufo-Addo. And in Ashanti region alone, we have 25,000 beneficiaries. In Ashanti region alone, 25,000 beneficiaries. And this is a life-transforming policy. I was part of the operations team when we were inaugurating NAPCO. And I interacted with a lot of young people who said they had completed school 6 years, 5 years. A lady was with a child. And for 4 years, not even 50 Ghana cedis a month. For some, not even 100 Ghana cedis a month. His Excellency the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and the MPP, with just one blow of a policy, comes up with 100,000 jobs for young people. Number 3, Youth Employment Agency. Youth Employment Agency. Oh, Okunkom is here. Oh, Okunkom is here. YPA has employed over 70,000 young persons under the community protection personnel, Arabic instructors and sanitation model, youth in sports model in the districts across the country. Under the NDC, what did they do? JIDA was always hit with scandals. And as I speak, the former CEO is in prison. All they did was to dissipate our resources in a very bizarre manner. But under the leadership of Lawyer Justin Kodia Frimpong and the board chairman Samuel Uku, YEA's image is at all-time high. That is not the only thing under YEO. Number 4, YEA's Job Center platform, region flagship projects, and artisan directory has enabled thousands of young people across the country to secure sustainable jobs in the short to medium term. That is not the only thing under YEO. Number 5, financial support to 1,000 athletes. I will get to a point where I will tell you why youth infrastructure, youth development under MPP all-time best. I'll tell you, and this is one of the reasons why. Again, recruitment of teachers. From 2007 to date, the MPP government, ably headed by the President and the Minister of Education, recruited 84,549 teaching staff, including the special recruitment of 8,872 persons on the wheels of the free SHS policy. Over 9,000 of these recruitment are in Ashanti region. 9,000 of teachers are from Ashanti region. Under the NDC, teachers were recruited because they claim that because of some IMF policy, they could not recruit. In less than 3 years, ladies and gentlemen, fellow youth, this is what we have done. Recruitment of non-teaching staff, that is number 7. Between 2007 and now, we have recruited 1,445 persons. Jobs under the Educational Support Program. This is also under Okunkom. YEA partnered GES to recruit 7,700 young persons under the Educational Support Program. Now, nurses, number 9, recruitment of nurses. Between 2007 and 2009, MPP party, MPP government, Nana Addo and the Ministry of Health we have recruited 54,000 nurses. And don't forget that again, nurses were not recruited under NDC because of the same IMF conditionalities. Number 10, recruitment of other health workers. The MPP government from 2017 to date has recruited 18,000 health workers. Number 11, recruitment of environmental health officers. Upon receipt of financial clearance, the Ministry of Sanitation has concluded the recruitment processes of 1,174 environmental health officers and assistants for the MMDAs. Recruitment of extension officers. Over the last 2 years, the Ministry of Agric has recruited 2,700 extension officers, leading to the improvement of the extension officer farm ratio from 1 to 1,980. A huge achievement. And in Ashanti region alone, we have 400 of these extension officers here with us. Number 13, recruitment of security personnel. You take the prison services, immigration, police, and fire service. Under the MPP, we have recruited 12,000 security personnel, and out of which we have 1,005 here in Ashanti region alone. Number 14, investment and jobs under the Ghana Automotive Development Policy. Government launched this initiative in August 2019. The policy has so far attracted investment and commercial interest from OEMs, that is original equipment manufacturers, including Toyota, VW, Nissan, Renault, Hyundai, Sinotruk, and Suzuki. The policy also supported existing local auto assemblers such as Kantanga Group. Today, VW has commenced the sale of vehicles assembled in Ghana. President Akufo-Addo has also directed all government institutions to buy vehicles from these factories, assembling factories. This will translate into jobs for the youth. There's no way my mother will be sitting here and I'll not talk about Cocoa Board. Job creation in Cocoa Board. Through the implementation of the various Forestry Commission, may the soul of my uncle, Sir John, rest in perfect peace. 30,500 jobs were expected to be created. And let me explain this here. Very important, please. Under the NDC, they had what they call the Youth Enterprise Support. In 8 years, they could only support 68 people. 8 years old, they could only support 68. Under the leadership of Minister Awal and the parliamentary candidate for Ejoso, John Kuma, we have supported more than 3,000 young persons. The minimum money, 10,000. The maximum, 100,000. NDC could only support 68, and even that, they were giving 4,000, 6,000 Ghana cedis. Presidential pitch, number 18. Under season 1 and 2, 20 young persons out of 800 were selected and given financial support to develop their entrepreneurial ideas into business. And recently, a check of 1 million Ghana cedis each to 20 young persons were given out to these young persons by the president himself. What did President Muhammad do to help young persons with entrepreneurial mind? It is zeal.